June 1st, 2026, Monday morning. A reading from the Common Buddhist Text, Guidance and Insight from the Buddha. Chief editor of this compilation is Dr. Mahadhamma Kosajan. We left off in chapter 8 on the perspective of the Mahayana tradition of meditation as we pick up on mindfulness of the body. This passage is a contemplation primarily of the physical body, but also of the body of all the conditioned processes making up a person. Friends, this body is impermanent, unstable, unreliable, fragile, weak, decrepit, short-lived, painful, sickly, changeable, disease-ridden. This is why the learned do not rely on it. Friends, this body is like the fleck of froth that cannot tolerate any pressure. This body is like a bubble that soon bursts. This body is like a mirage full of defilements and craving. This body is like the trunk of a banana tree with no core. At last, this body is like a restraint bound with bone and sinew. This body is like an illusion full of diluted perceptions. This body is like a dream. It sees what is not real. This body is like a hallucination, as it appears as a reflex of previous actions. This body is like an echo. It arises in dependence upon conditions. This body is like a cloud, characterized by a confused mind. And as by its eventual dissolution, this body is like the flash of a lightning, bursting forth for an instant. Ephemeral. This body has no owner, but arises from various different conditions. This body is passive, like the earth. This body has no essential self, like water. This body has no life force, like a flame. This body has no personhood, like the wind. This body has no essential nature, like space, akasha. This body has no origin, but is in coalescence, the four great elements. This body is empty, without an essential self of its ownership. This body is inanimate, like the blade of grass, a piece of wood, a wall, a lump of clay, or an hallucination. This body is inactive, turning like the windmill. This body is worthless, a collection of putrid and foul-smelling substances. This body is insignificant. It wears out and is destroyed, falling to pieces and being scattered like the dust. This body is afflicted by the 404 different kinds of disease. This body is like the ancient, dried up well, constantly succumbing to old age. At last, this body meets its end, culminating in death. This body, which consists of the categories of existence, the elements, and the sense bases, is like the killer, a poisonous snake in an empty village. You should therefore turn away from this body, which is like this, and cultivate dispassion towards it, cultivating instead a longing for tataka kata. This is cited from the Vimalakriti Nidesa Sutra, Chapter 2, Section 8 through 11. This verse is translated from Sanskrit. Śamatha, technique for meditation, meaning calm or tranquility, and the four deep meditation absorption of jhana. The cultivation of samatha or samantha in deep meditation absorption based on strong concentration and mindfulness is seen as an important way to train the mind and to support the cultivation of wisdom, panya. Meditation and wisdom, panya, and Pavana are the last two of the six perfection of paramis. The benefits of meditation absorption. This passage describes the meditation absorptions as greatly aiding spiritual progress, but warns against being attached to them and at the heavenly rebirths they can lead to. A person on the perfection of their parami wishes to attain unsurpassed perfect awakening. He should first enter the first meditation absorption jhana. When he has done this, he should reflect. Since the beginning of samsara, I have attained this absorption again and again. I have done what should be done, attaining tranquility of body and mind. I have gained a great deal of benefit from this absorption. I should now dwell into the absorption again and do what should be done. This is the basis for all beneficial karma. When he has done this, he should enter the second and the third to the fourth absorption of jhana, reflecting in the same way. Moreover, Sariputra, none of the great beings who are on their way to perfection of their paramis in the assembly should, without being grounded in the four absorption, enter the right path which assures liberation, understands reality, or abandons the states of ordinary beings. No great beings could, without being grounded in the fourth absorption and in the path, generate Vajra-like meditative concentration, completely eliminated all intoxicating inclinations, and attained the knowledge of a Buddha. For this reason, a person on the perfection of their paramis, a great being in the assembly, should enter into the fourth absorption again and again. He should not indulge in the pleasures of the fourth absorptions or of the wondrous rebirths it can lead to. This verse is cited in the Mahaprana Paramitra Sutra, Daso, Volume 7, Text 220. Meditation seclusion should not cut one off from others. This passage urges that concentration should not be cut off from the ordinary people and their needs. Sariputra, you should withdraw to meditate in such a way that neither your body nor your mind appear in the triple world. You should withdraw to meditate in such a way that you do not return to the world from the cessation of perception and feeling, but that still be able to manifest all forms of conduct. You should withdraw to meditate in such a way that you do not abandon the characteristics of attainment, but that are still able to manifest the characteristics of ordinary beings. You should withdraw to meditate in such a way that your mind neither becomes fixed on the internal nor wanders towards the external. You should withdraw to meditate in such a way that you manifest the 37 practices which will help one to attain awakening. Without deviating towards any views, you should withdraw to meditate in such a way that you should do not abandon the realms of samsara or the defilements, but are still united with nipita. This is cited in the Vimalakriti Nidesa Sutra, Chapter 3, Section 3, translated from Sanskrit. I will leave off there today as we pick up on the practices or practicing the 5 spiritual practice. Chapter 8 from Vahayana tradition on the perspective on meditation. This compilation and chief editor of this is Dr. Mahadhamma Kosajan.